Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a drugstore mascara that has just hit the drugstore, obviously. This is the new Revlon So Fierce Eyes Wide Open Lifted High Volume Mascara. I got the shade 104 in waterproof. I get waterproof because, I'll tell you why. I know some people hate waterproof, but I love waterproof because waterproof, for the most part, really does hold my lashes up and curled all day long. Also, I do have leaky eyes sometimes, so the waterproof thing is really great for myself, but it does come in not waterproof as well. So this mascara here has naturally derived cannabis, stevia, hemp seed oil. I know hemp seed right now is all the rage. It's in skincare, it's in makeup products, so that's really exciting. It's supposed to thicken each lash from root to tip to give you instant high volume with a lightweight feel. Lashes stay lifted and volumized all day. Eyes appear bigger, more open and awake, and lashes feel soft, nourished upon application. It's supposed to be up to 24-hour wear. So this brush is very unique. It is a curvaceous push-up brush that grips the tiniest of lashes to lift and volumize the lashes. So the wand has a fatter edge, almost like a ball, and then over here on the back side, it's very, very thin. So let's just, I do like a brush though that has a nice kind of rubberized, it almost looks like it's a good lash separator, so we'll see what happens. Just has a standardized mascara smell. The packaging is nothing spectacular, you know what I mean? It's just sleek, it's black, it has a little red kind of writing on it. It's nothing out of this world or anything. It would have been cool if they put like green with the hemp leaf kind of thing, you know? I don't know, that's just my thing. But then it could be too risque for some people, you know? Once they... Be very careful because I just pulled this out and I got mascara on my face. It is a very wet formula, I think. I've already done my makeup twice today. Twice, and this just happened. I could just pretend they're moles, I guess, at this point. I don't really know. And I don't think it's gonna come off easily because it looks like a very thin, watery mascara, which means it's not gonna flake off. I just have this feeling it ain't flaking. Supposed to zigzag, which I'm not doing because I'm not really a zigzag person. Okay, right off the bat, my lashes are super long, very separated. It's a little bit messy, it's a little bit wet, but depending on how it dries down, I don't really mind. Just depends. It has to dry down pretty quickly though, because if it's gonna take all day, it might be a little bit of an issue for me. But my lashes look extremely long, very separated. They're definitely lifted, which is great. I have a feeling though, as I'm trying to build, it's getting a little bit clumpy. So just depending on what kind of look you like, if you do like a little bit more of a full look, work fast with this because it's looking like the longer you let it sit, it might get a little bit clumpy. So if you do like to have, see it's wet, if you do like to have additional layers, definitely work fast with this product. Sometimes with some mascaras, less can be more, just depending on the look and the vibe that you're kind of going for. Some people do like really thick, full, a little bit clumpy-ish lashes, which is fine. I don't judge anybody. It's your lash game. You can like whatever you want. Sometimes I like a little clump too, you know? Nothing wrong with a little clump sometimes. Wow, this is pretty spectacular at lifting and really lengthening. It's amazing. As I've been off YouTube for the last couple months, I've been using the Rapid Lash Eyelash Grower, which I really, really like. It's gentle. It doesn't work as fast as some of the eyelash growers on the market, but the thing I like about it is it doesn't irritate my eyes. I find a lot of them, they really make my eyes red, itchy, watery. So the Rapid Lash works a little bit slower, but I find my lashes have been looking pretty amazing. But as you can see, this definitely does wonders for your eyelashes, that's for sure. So with this side here, I'm actually taking the brush and I'm just kind of not removing all the product, but I am removing just a little bit just so I know, because I know how this kind of performs now. So let's just see if this kind of works. I do this with some of my mascaras just depending on, you know, the brand. And sometimes when I find when I buy new mascaras, I don't love them as much. They have to kind of be used. They kind of have to sit in the drawer for a little while to get a little bit thicker. I like that kind of texture. So let's just see what it's like, because I think this brush is really great. If you have smaller eyes, I really think you'll like this brush as well. Sometimes bristles are way too big, especially for somebody with a smaller eye. So I think this one would be easy to use. If you like more of a clean kind of mascara look, go in with one little coat. You're gonna get some fanned out long lashes. Now, if you want a little bit extra volume, dramatique, you know, a little bit extra, get rid of a little bit and go quickly because I'm telling you, it starts to clump the longer you wait. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of like transfer. This is a little bit transfery, you know? It's because the formula is pretty wet. But damn, my lashes are looking so long. Look how long that one lash is. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of clean up my upper eyelids. Just a minute. Just give me a 1 second on because this is kind of bothering me. So if you have super long lashes, like longer than me, you might have difficulty. You're really gonna have to let this dry because this lash just touched my upper eyelid here and it actually has created a little bit of a disaster. So the first side is still drying down. It's still not dry. So that is the only kind of downfall because I really like this. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bottom lashes, but I'm a little bit on edge because a wet formula for my bottom lashes sometimes can be crazy because I do have longer lashes on the bottom and I have a feeling if this gets, oh God, okay. So we're just gonna say a prayer. We're gonna say a little prayer. I do find this brush a little bit more difficult to use on the bottom lashes because you're only kind of using the fat tip edge because you really can't get that smaller flat side. It's kind of hard to do. The lashes I do find too with this formula, it can get a little bit bally, like there's little balls that get left on the lashes kind of. Normally when I do put a bottom lash mascara on, I take my finger with anything I use usually and kind of just take off some of the product and like kind of space out my lashes because I don't like them to be too spidery and long on the bottom. And it did transfer onto my concealer. Okay, I am back after redoing for the second time today my face makeup because the transfer on this is just not for me for the bottom lashes. The top lashes are looking mighty spectacular, but for the bottom, this is not cutting it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of my Lancome. This is the Lash Idole to the bottom lashes. If you do watch my channel, I always use a different bottom lash mascara. I just feel like a lot of mascaras just really don't work for me on the bottom lashes. I need something a little bit more dry in formula. It can't transfer. It just needs to be easy to use, and that one that I just tried from Revlon is way too wet for the bottom lashes for me. Makes my lashes too long for the bottoms and just a little bit too wet. This one dries instantly and it doesn't go too long, so this is my go-to. I also like the Annabelle Skinny Lash as well. I use that one a lot. The bottom lashes, I'm not going to be able to use the Revlon one, that's for sure. Let's just do a dry down test here. So this is the first lash that I applied the mascara to. Guys, it's still not dry. It's still not dry, but it's not transferring up onto my upper eyelash anymore, which is great. Okay, so I'll probably only check back in if I notice I'm getting little crumbly, little flakies happening on my face, but if not, I probably will not, but I'll leave in the description box down below what the final kind of verdict was and if I had any problems after this application. But what I'm gonna say is this. This formula for lengthening and lifting and separating is absolutely amazing. My top lashes have never looked longer. It almost looks like I have fake eyelashes on, and I really enjoy a look like that. You have to kind of work fast because I find when you let it dry down, it will start to kind of get a little bit clumpy. And again, my lashes are just starting to dry now, but they're still not fully dry. They're still drying down. So it is a little bit wet. It's messy. When I flicked it out the first time very aggressively, it splattered kind of on my face. So if you like a very wet formula that makes your lashes long and separated, you will really like this. I like the brush. I kind of wish that they made the little ball piece a little smaller because I find it's very hard to even utilize this little back piece here because you can't really get in there too well. But overall, the way my top lashes look, they just look incredible and I'm really loving it. I'm going to continue to wear this throughout the week. I'll, let you know my thoughts and opinions, but so far I really like it. I just wish it dried down faster. I will give it a 4 out of 5 stars just because honestly, if this formula was drier and did not have the, the transfer aspect of it, this would be a 5 out of 5. This would be a 5 out of 5. But because of the wet kind of formulation, it's a 4 out of 5 because I can't wear it on my bottom lashes and it is a bit messy. But my lashes, honey, have never looked better. They are long and vibrant. Alright, this will be my review on the new So Fierce Revlon Eyes Wide Open Waterproof Mascara. I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.